Oh, wow, wow, what happened today? This is so exciting. Look at this. This is 15% down for the Bitcoin, the mother of all cryptos. What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you another miner distributor. This one is much larger than the first miner wholesaler that I've showed you. What time is it? It's almost 2, so the work is already in the action because it's already after noon time here in China. People are taking the siesta. After 1:30, they are all in action. Right now, what you can see over here is what they're doing is repairing the miners. We also see many used miners over here. I think what they're gonna do is to refurbish them or just to fix them. Because there are a lot of Chinese mining farms that are banned, so they have to resell the miners at a much cheaper price than the market price. Because they're used, some of the buyers they may need used miners, and some of the buyers they need refurbished miners. So the refurbished miners should be very balanced in terms of pricing. Here they're doing the testing, and over here you can see this lady is trying to use a air gun to clean the miners. I think that's the way how they're doing the refurbishment for these miners at the beginning. So you might be wondering what kind of miners they are having. They may have resources for all possible models of miners, but the Bitmain miners is obviously the most popular. In the market, there are two kinds of miner distributors. Some of them they are based in Chengdu, some of them they are based in Shenzhen. The majority of the miners come out from Shenzhen. Shenzhen is almost the best place for high-tech, hardware, and finance and technology. That's also where most of the manufacturers of miners are based. But this is not manufacturer because I could not get access to the miner manufacturers because I think that is highly classified. You know, I only get to reach out to these miner distributors, but still they're a little bit like a factory because they need to do a lot of maintenance, like repairing, testing. So there's a lot of activities that need to be done in order to deliver the best quality of miners. Here you can see they're definitely checking some parameters of the machines. If you are buying a miner, make sure your vendor tests your machines before they're shipped out. I was told that we have to pay a little bit of increase for just testing the machine. So sometimes it might be a good idea to pay a little bit more for a better quality of the machine because you can do the testing. So I think if we want to make a wise miner purchase decision, we really need to make a really balanced choice based on the reliability of the supplier, the quality of the miners, the lead time of getting the miners, the kind of after-sales support that we can get from them. All of these are very important factors. But first of all, first and foremost is the reliability of the vendor. Come on, this is a lot of money. We're transferring USDT to somebody that's in China, like oceans apart. What if they don't ship out the machines, or what if they're not real sellers? Okay, there are even fake buyers in the market. I was almost scammed by some fishy buyers. They asked me for PayPal transaction, and I said no, and they keep following me. So a lot of you guys are going to send me inquiries. So what I'm going to do is to implement a selection process. I will have to select the best buyers of you. Okay, ideally, if you are a pro miner, reach out to me because I think we probably can make the best connection. The real pro miners, they don't get too much scared when there is a market turmoil. Okay, like today, having like 20% decrease in the market is crazy. If you want to invest in a miner, you have to endure all this kind of risk because the miner can change in price. They may dip in price, or even the cryptos can dip in price. So there are two factors that we have to consider. Another question you may ask is that if the Bitcoin price dips, is the machine going to be cheaper? That's not necessarily going to be the case because most of the miners may want miners even more when there's a dip in the market because they can get the cryptos at a cheaper price. The Bitcoin has decreased, has crashed a little bit. Is it a better time to buy the miners, or is it a bad time to buy the miners? I cannot say because there is risk in doing all kinds of investment. You're not buying a miner, you're making an investment idea. Also, don't ask me what kind of miner I would like to recommend. I'm not a mining guru. I don't know which of the miners are the best. I only know what are the most popular miners. For example, the S19 Pro 110T is very, very popular. The price for the machine is also very transparent. But anyway, as I said to you, there's risk in buying every miner. Make sure you make your purchase choice very carefully. Make sure you're the kind of guy that has hodl spirit. It's like in 2018, the highest price was 20,000 for Bitcoin. Okay, if you bought at that time, and if you sold, okay, you suffered a lot because the Bitcoin dipped to 5,000 or 4,000 at the lowest. But if you didn't sell, you still made 3 times the profit. It's about the time to put ourselves together to think about, are we really doing the right thing? I'm not going to advise you or encourage you to buy a miner because that is an investment decision. Last time, definitely I disappointed a lot of you guys because I came back to you with a very, very high price list. You know, many of you guys were very, very disappointed. You said, I thought you had special prices. I don't know, maybe they were expecting like 50% of discount or 30% less than the market price. But I'm sorry, I really cannot do that. What I really wanted to do is to give you a reference price, like a ballpark price, for you to find out which of these miners fall into your acceptable category. After that, we come to buying. We're going to negotiate the best deal from the miner distributor because it's only with our pocket money can we really negotiate. If we don't have pocket money, if we ask too many questions, they're going to lose patience because they're busy selling to more interested buyers. They are busier with selling machines to more people that are willing to pay at the market price. So as I disappointed you already, I'm really sorry, but I tell you, after my last video, it became a very, very small hit. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to increase my resources. I'm going to look out to more resources, reliable sources for the miners. Hopefully, bigger players so we can get the best deals. Because the bigger players they are, more machines they bought, the better price they can offer. Okay, maybe this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned a little bit more about the ecosystem of miner shopping and miner distribution. I hope you learned a little bit more about how to wisely make a miner purchase, how to wisely make a choice when it comes to ordering a miner from China.